spraying fungicide. The beans are so big, he's knocking a lot of them down. Sometimes he can drive down the roads, but we've had so much rain, these beans have gotten taller, kind of tangled up, and it's knocking down a lot of beans, but it happens. Rubbing the bottom of the sprayer, and these aren't even the tallest spot. Alright, so we got that field done. Gotta go back and get some more water. It is a hot day today. 113 degree heat index, so it's uncomfortable. Okay, so what are these beans gonna make? Water's been over them twice. First time around, it's when we had the flood at Mayfield. They got a record breaker, I think it was 13, 14 inches. They got pods on them. There's places where they look better. Right here, they look bad. Now, further over there, on the inrows especially, the ground's higher and the beans get better as you go that way. These beans up in here are better. They look like they'd make 30. And then you got spots, like that drain there. There's a pipe that goes through the levee there, and that is not gonna make very much in that drain. Alright, so y'all seen Micah's videos where the water was over these beans. They actually got over them twice, and here's the result. There's nothing there. We're driving around out here trying to make sure we don't have any pigweed seed that floated in, and if there was any areas that were worth spraying with fungicide, I guess we would, but right now this is bad, unharvestable. There's nothing here, but better luck next year. There's other farmers that had it a lot worse. I go to church with one farmer. He had corn over the tassels, water over the tassels of corn, and corn that would have made over 200 bushels is going to make nothing. It's another hot one, folks. We finished up spraying the full season beans. Even drove around down in the bottom to see how crappy those were. Most of them weren't fit for anything. And then we went straight into our wheat field beans. The full season beans had been ready for about 2 weeks, but we kept getting rain, maybe a week and a half. We kept getting rain, and didn't want to rut the field up, and so we kept waiting. But finally have had some dry weather, and we were able to get over them the last couple of days. Hopefully he'll be able to knock out the last of the wheat field beans tomorrow, and then we'll be done in the field until harvest time.
Hey folks, we decided that maybe y'all were tired of looking at Micah and his red hair. So, Kenzie wants more videos made. So, I'm getting, I guess you'd say, drug into having to help, at least with a camera. The thing about it is, this is the stuff that goes on behind the scenes that Micah doesn't video, because Micah seems to think that everybody wants to watch him wash and clean up a tractor or drive a tractor. But there's more to it than that. So, anyways, we're trying to get the combine ready to shell corn. Right now, changing the feed accelerator over from high speed, from where we ran it in wheat, to low speed. That's the first thing we're going to do. We got to take it off this big pulley back here in the back and move it to the small pulley. The reason why we do that is we want less grain damage. If you drive it fast, it's going to crack your corn worse and damage your grain more. And then another thing we're going to do here is the chain's not much off. A lot of people like to run them tighter than what we like to. We've just found though that whenever you tighten the chain too much, then it stretches faster and it wears out faster. Loosen this up and tighten the chain slightly. This here is about how I like to run it. Just barely off the front, get that front here. Like I said, whenever this thing's running, it's actually pulling from the bottom and pulling the sprocket up here at the top. So it's actually going to pull this chain. If you get out here and look at it whenever it's running, this chain is tighter than what it looks right now. Next thing is we're going to check the elevator chain and the tailings processor. We're going to make sure that the chains on them are not loose. Yes, the chain is loose. You can tell here by the way it flops inside the elevator. And you can feel it on the bottom side. It's loose. I fired Dad to Chris because I didn't go over the combine. Got to undo this nut here. These four. Take this nut down here and take this nut here and tighten it up. And by doing that, it's actually going to tighten our elevator chain. We got the chain, we've got it tightened up. So what we do is, the chain where we want it, tighten the bottom side, then the top side, and then how I like to do it is, I like to tighten these bolts here. Just a slight bit of motion side to side for the chain to barely move on the sprocket. If you get it so tight that it won't move side to side, it's just going to stretch the chain, and it actually can end up bending the auger. We have seen that happen before. And the same thing here on the tailings is same story with it. The other thing we're going to do is, it's hard to see in places, but you've got different tensioners here. We just have to go through and double check, make sure the washer is right there where the indentation is. If they're there, then we're good to go. Who tightened this up? They did not want me to get it loose. I want you to know, I worked and worked and worked trying to get that thing loose, and then Kenzie doesn't get my action shot. What do you say about that, Kenzie? That's not very nice. Here I am working, slaving away, and you miss me in action. Tighten it back up. We're not going to tighten it up so tight that I can't get it loose next time. Just this. It's not too much, but we got lots of corn running through this thing. So we've actually got a corn crop this year. Micah, I'm working hard. Even working extra hard, helping you make YouTube videos. Now, the question is, I'm going to tighten all these up for corn harvest. Do you think we can make it all the way through corn harvest and bean harvest without me having to tighten them up again? Y'all can tell Micah what y'all think. If you do think that or don't think that, maybe y'all won't. Well, at least we will look at them, but maybe they won't stretch that much. I was told that some people have some trouble with debris getting on these right here on this. If you have trouble with these choppers and it won't let you adjust the speed, come back here and look and make sure you don't have stuff built up here. It won't either read speed right or it won't let you adjust your speed, or you'll adjust your speed and it won't be telling you the correct speed. Right in there. If you can see the sensor right here.
Alrighty, I'm back. Hopefully you enjoyed my dad and uncle's videos. My uncle actually videotaped, so that's good. I think he's gonna do some during harvest. And that brings me to my next point. Behind me, the corn's brown. We started harvest about 2 days ago, and the field we're on now has some wind damage. Not too bad, but that's why I'm up here. I'm gonna fly the drone on this. But, sorry, next video is gonna be harvest. That video will be out very soon. Enjoy this outro of hopefully nice looking corn. Hopefully it's not down. Anyways, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.